Hello guys, I am S3D and this is gonna be a review of the Bandai, Premium Bandai, also known as the Tamashii Webshop exclusive Robot Damashi or the Robot Spirits version anime. Anime stands for Action, New Imagination, Memory, Emotion. There we go. Of the first generation. Right there. This is a mobile suit variation MSV, so it's it's kind of like a side story figure for MSV mobile suit variation, and this is the Zaku Marine type. Very rare figure, I guess. Not very popular. Came out in 2017. Made in China. Recommended for ages 15 and up. Anyway, this thing costs around $90 because it's P Bandai. So. Yeah, if you can get it for $60, well, more power to you. But most likely, most people are gonna pay like $90 for it. So anyway, here we have some articulation points that you can talk about. That I can talk about, not you. And it says the commander antenna is very delicate. So this is how you adjust the model eye. You have to take the whole top off and replace the model eye. It doesn't actually have that moving gimmick. Okay, and then you can clip on the torpedo tubes right here. It's not missiles, it's torpedo because it's firing underwater. We also have the his torpedo gun right here. Apparently you can add a booster thrusting effect to the feet. Apparently these parts are also very delicate. We got the hand option. Very typical articulation. So that's that. Okay, so what's really cool about this figure is that it comes with these not water slide, just stickers. And it doesn't tell you where to put them on. I know it's gonna look really cool once you put all these on here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put these on here. I think I do want to put them on because I know it's gonna make the figure look a lot cooler. I just need to figure out where they go because yeah. These markings are amazing. So, there we go. Really like that. At this point, I'm just tired of waiting for model kits of these stuff getting released because Bandai just don't seem to care about the high-grade Universal Century line or the HG Go line anymore. Most of the stuff are just like reprints and stuff like that. Alright, so anyway, we got a extra commander antenna in case if you break it. We got the extra mono eye option. I'll show you guys how to change the mono eye. We got your typical hands. I mean, all the Zaku come with the same set of hand anyway, and then we got your typical tree. You're really not getting a lot with this figure. What you're actually getting is a different mold. So, yeah. So the head is different. It's like exclusive to the Zaku Mariner. So. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get this head scope if you from any other Zaku. So if you want something that look like the Zaku Marine type, then you're gonna have to buy this thing. You have no choice. So there we go. This is how you change the model eye. If you want the model eye to be looking to the side like that. Personally, I think I'll stick with the classic right in the middle. And just be done with it. Maybe if I want to play around with this guy a little bit more, I'll do that. Well, I will do that because these are action figures. They're supposed to be a lot more durable than model kits, except for this commander antenna, which apparently they say it's very delicate and you can break. It is. It feels very delicate, and I think if you apply pressure on it, it's gonna snap. So that's a very instant problem right there. So anyway, this is how you attach the torpedo tubes. You got this peg hole right here, and then you just peg this on here, like that. Also like to say these shoulder are very loose. If you apply a bit of pressure, this thing will pop off. So. But nothing is falling off. It's not like a model kit or anything. That's what kills it for me. It's like the stuff coming off of model kits. I built like 565 kits as of to date, and I don't know. I was like cleaning my shelf and stuff started falling off, even on kits that not that are not hand grenades. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm really tired of like shit falling off. I'm kind of done with it for the time being. Yeah. So anyway, apparently the hand came out very easily. So anyway, another issue with Robot Namashi figures is like these hand pegs. I feel like they need to give us extra ones because they don't look. I mean, these are a lot better than the older ones, but if it breaks, you are SOL. A lot of people have problems, even with the A.N.I.M.E line. So that's something you want to be careful with when you are changing the hand. You can either heat up the hands or you can do it very carefully, like I'm doing right now, because you don't want to break your $90 premium Bandai. Tamashi Web Shop Triceratops testicles. Okay, there we go. Yeah, gotta be careful. Put this on. It would suck if I break a P Bandai figure on camera. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, that's good. Anyway, before I put on this weapon, I'm going to talk about the articulation. There's really not much to talk about with this figure, since it's just... well, actually, there is quite a bit to talk about because every part of this figure is different. Yeah, like the legs are different, the legs are different, the skirts are different, the backpack's different, the body's different, the shoulders are different, the head is different, the forearm is different. It's not just like a recolor of your standard Zaku 2 or Zaku 1. So that's actually really good. But unfortunately, this thing is P Bandai. So yeah, if you want something like this, then you're going to have to get the P Bandai version. And look, speaking of quality control, the leg just popped off on me, I think. Yeah, it did. It just popped right out the socket. That is fantastic QC right there. I'm going to pop that back in. It's apparently a ball joint to the plastic joint. So that's like old technology right there. Interesting. All right. So we have that. This one here seems a little stiff. So let's go ahead and pop that. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely ball joint. But it's, you have the thigh cut right here. And then you have the hinge. So the leg can go forward and is independent. So I give them a pass on that. But I was actually very surprised with the QC. Like the leg pops off. And I was just talking shit about model kits. And this figure with the leg popping off, that is not a good sign. Plus it's a P Bandai. You got nut marks everywhere. Nut mark here, nut mark in this. Yeah, you're paying more for nut marks. Unbelievable. Like the retail one, they actually put more QC into the retail one than the model kit, than the figure, which is ridiculous. I mean, then like the premium Bandai stuff has less QC than retail. That's what I'm trying to say. And what the heck just happened here? Like, what the hell just happened? Like, why did this thing just came off? I think this have to do with like QC. Definitely have something to do with QC. This is a ball joint. Okay. Come on. Seriously. This is a P Bandai figure, god damn it. Like, wow. Okay, this review has already turned into a shit show. I'm doing a series called Buy or Skip It. And I have to tell you right now, unless you really like the Zaku Manor, this is an easy pass. Okay, so there we go. You obviously see that this piece right here is connected to the ball joint that goes into the top of the feet, like that. And then you have the usual, toe joint, like with all the Zakus. So you got really good articulation right there. You got a ball joint here that goes into the feet. So you have good ankle pivot, ankle rocker. The leg can hinge forward too. Just not as much as the Zaku 2s. The Zaku 2, the feet can go all the way out. It does have double jointed knee, I believe. Yeah, but this one's less than 90 degrees. So, no, actually, It's just 90 degrees because it's bulky. We got the thigh cut right there. Articulate the skirts, front and back, front and side, and then you have the hinge, which I showed you already. Be very careful when you do that. You want to open up the skirt before you do that, otherwise you hear that click. We have the waist joint right here. That's pretty cool. It's actually hindered by the power cable, but this is actually really good. Look at that. That's a good ab crunch right there. It cannot crunch back. The head hinges up like that, so it can swim through the water. This is what I like about Robot Namashi figures. Like the Zaku can look up, which is great. Head is obviously on the ball joint. These shoulders can move, but they're not coming off right now. But if you put a little bit of pressure, they'll pop right off. So just be careful of that. We got the shoulder joint here, and then we have another butterfly section. So that's actually pretty good. The arm can rotate 360. Oh, see, look at that. I just popped this thing off. But anyway, let me show you that. With the pauldron removed, the arm can go perpendicular. With the pauldron on, I don't think you can go. Oh, you can still go perpendicular. That's great, actually. The normal Zaku 2s cannot do that. We got the bicep swivel. We also have the elbow swivel, very nasty nut mark. And we have this interesting technology right here, where when you bend, this piece goes inside. And it's a double jointed elbow. And you guys already know the wrist joint. The wrist joint is like this, the ball joint, and then the ball joint for the hand. I think these are, I don't think this guy fired beam weapons. I think these are like something. You shoot something. I don't know what it is, water jets or something like that. Okay, on the back here you have another point of articulation right there. So yeah, when it's like going through the water, and you have a peg hole right here. All right, I'm actually gonna make this guy into a custom figure, and I will talk about that as soon as I change out the hand. So again, the pegs are very delicate. You want to be careful. Don't want to break your figure on the first try, especially as a premium Bandai. And this right here is a very bad idea because this thing is hard plastic. I feel like it might break on me, and I'm trying to put this hand with the weapon on here. That is definitely not a good idea. All right, let me do something else. Let me get the hand off the thing first. Put the hand on here. Then put the gun on here. Again, very careful. This is the thing that like stopped me from buying Robot Damashi figures. These hand picks. Like I always wanted like these MSV figures, but you know, having bad experience in the past with those hand pegs and not being able to get replacement for them, that's what really set me off. But you know what? At this point, I'd rather have this than model kits because I am tired of like hand grenades and just, you know, even just little things falling off. It really pisses me off. All right. I just want something that I can, you know, how do you say it, play around with? Yeah, right. Adults playing with toys. There we go. We got the handle, which you can articulate. And he can wield it. Yeah. Some people told me I should just go play with Gundam Universe. I'm like, hell no. Those things like have no articulation. Those things are basically a waste of money. Alright, so yeah, the knee joint here is nice. It doesn't really have that gimmick where you can have that little fold that goes in there like that. I think if it does, they develop a little hole fold, it will have probably better articulation for the feet. So there we go. There is the Zaku Manor looking all cool and stuff. Alright, so basically what I'm gonna do for this custom is very simple. I'm gonna put him on this Gunpla action base here. I thicken up the peg with paint, so it should work. Yeah, that's holding. So there we go. I also make him a custom weapon here. And then we also have the Zaku machine gun here. I'm gonna another gunpla kit. Let me see if he's capable of holding the Zaku machine gun, because this guy doesn't really have a lot of weapons other than, you know, this thing. And then when he runs up ammo, what is he gonna do, right? Very careful. This thing makes me nervous right here. I don't feel like, I don't want to break that. Okay, looks like the paint is already coming off. I probably need to redo that thing. Maybe thicken it up with like something else other than paint. Would the Zaku machine gun fit? I mean, they are perfect 1/44 scale, so it should work. Okay, so here's the model kit. I think this comes from the Zaku 2F2 or something like that. High grade universal sentry. There we go. It can hold the Zaku machine gun. Probably a good idea to get these off. Speaking of shit coming off, man. Holy shit. What the Maybe I should just quit and stick with 6 scale. Son of a bitch. You're paying $90. You have nut marks and shit is falling off. Okay, well, that looks pretty cool. That works. I like that. Okay, that's cool. And let's see. My custom He-Hawk thing. This is made using a weapon set from the 30-minute mission. Oh, and that works too. That is nice. So now he has a Zaku machine gun and a He-Hawk. I had to custom join these two together using a plastic cement, because this is not how it's supposed to attach. But yeah, I'm digging it. This is cool. I like it. I don't think everybody's gonna like this one because you know, like obviously he's got quite a few issues, and the price is very high. Unless you absolutely have to have it like myself, I say skip this guy. It's cool, but you know, maybe watching this review is good enough for you. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the review on the Robot Damashi Zaku Manor. I love it. I don't know if you're gonna love it or not, but this video is here to help you make your purchasing decision. Thanks for watching.